Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just want to do a garden tour this morning, and I thought that it didn't rain, but it looks like from looking at the ground that it rained already. But if you can see here, I had my big boy tomato plant, and that sun beamed down so much that that thing did not make it at all in this patch here. Even the, forget what you call these, something bees, this flower, it seems to have died down a little bit also, especially in the back from the heat. And the poor jalapeno plant, there's a jalapeno on there, but the plant's not making it. I have to come through here and weed out these grass seeds, but I do see that here the red mustard made it. You know what, while I'm here, I'll just take these out. It's supposed to rain in like 30 minutes, so they say. So I'm like, let me make it out here and see what's going on, because it did, as everyone knows, it flooded in Jersey, but I was fine. Oh, look, back here the zinnias are making it. We got the true leaves, and we got another one. Okay, so we have 3 zinnia plants. I'm going to come back here and probably put in, since it's just this section, this year I didn't do this, so when they mow, they'll just mow over that and leave this area alone. I think I'm going to come back through and use these Cherokee wax green beans. They worked really good in this area before, so probably put those, and I may actually put in some chives in the areas here that don't seem to have seed development other than these mustards. But this here, these 2 better boys are actually doing really good, and I need to come through and trellis this up and tie them so that they can grow upwards. I don't want those growing odd. Oh, look at that, there's a tomato. I can't believe it, there's actually a tomato there. So this is working fine for this. You need to come and just trellis it up. Okay, so this is this area. I'll come through and kind of hand mow and pull up all of that grass and drop those seeds in. This is that lady's plant. This here is the volunteer plant, volunteer tomato, that's growing so nicely. I didn't want to move it, and I'm glad I didn't, because so far it looks like this, I don't know what it is, to be perfectly honest, but we already have some flowers and we have some tomatoes going. I'll just, once it develops and really grows, I'll be able to see exactly what. I'm deciding right now in my head if I want to take this sucker off. See right there? I want to take that sucker off and put it somewhere. I'll leave it for now, but I do have to get back to that. And then this here, I did some more planting, as you'll see in a few moments, but I wasn't able to move this. It was just me kind of going against the weather. So I need my son, I want him to help me move some of these. And this one here looks like all the dirt is kind of gone, so that's not going to be heavy. But once again, over here, with all the rain, I'm curious to see if my seeds are everywhere, because this here needs to be trellised up as well as this one. So there's 2 tomato plants in here. There's one here to the left. You see it? And then there's one there to the right. And down in there, you can see the kale. I do have some kale, but there's so much grass growing. Oh wow. So I see that I'm gonna have to come out here quite often, especially with the rain, and make sure that I get these grass seeds and these weeds from out of the bed. I don't want it to hinder what I do have growing, because this is an experiment. So this is my first time growing in the soil here. I always used little container style gardening. This plum looks so cute. It's such a cute plum. And then this pepper is doing good. So this is a jalapeno pepper. So hopefully, I've grown peppers in this spot before and they grew beautifully. It was the Thai pepper and yeah, the Thai chili pepper and then the cayenne pepper. That was, I think, the first year that I grew here. This kale here is going to be nice. This looks like a volunteer tomato plant, and I think that is what it is. But these peppers here and these tomatoes are doing really good. Sorry if you hear arguing, because that's the neighbors. I don't know. I mind my business. There's another volunteer tomato plant. I didn't plant that, but I'm gonna just let it sit there. Now I do have to come in here and plant something, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna plant. I want to try. I was honestly thinking of planting a squash because there's perfect space right here. Oh, it looks like, oh, these are the beans, you guys. I did come here and plant beans. So this is a bean seed. It's sad, I forget when I planted, but that's why I do these videos. Let's see, the pepper plant, okay. See, the pepper was getting some shade. That's why I planted it here next to this flat leaf parsley. I did come and take some out, but I think I'm gonna take some more out. I dried it up. These tomatoes are growing fine. I didn't plant anything here. Now here is gonna have to be some flowers, or I'm gonna have to put a container, especially here too. I had a container tomato plant, and the reason for that is this tree stump, even though it's done, the tree stump and the branches, everything is all here still. So I can't really dig down. Like, see, I was digging in the dirt and had this, but don't mind my nails, I'm obviously in the dirt. So I can put a planter there. You can tell that I moved the planter. It wasn't really looking good right there. It just didn't, I don't know. It has to look a certain way for me, and I didn't like it. So I'm not sure what, oh, these are the beets. So I'm glad to see that those popped up. I see that there's a lot of ants in this area, and that was due to probably the tree stump. They're eating at that wood or something. So, looking at this area now, I see that I need to put flowers here in this spot. Something here, but it has to go in a container. And then here, since this is good, I think I'm gonna put a zucchini plant there. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be on another day because it's like 20 minutes before it's supposed to rain, so they say. Here, I decided to just plant these bell peppers in the old planter that had the fig tree. You see these peppers growing? I honestly want to just take those peppers off. I think I might do that. It's just like these aren't even growing, but they're getting there. And here, I call myself making a flower arrangement. You guys, I was so proud of myself because I don't decorate like flower arrangements, but this is the lamb's ear. Feels so nice. And these are my Gerber daisies. Okay, see, those are coming back in nicely. And then this is the hibiscus in the middle. And then along the back, I did put in, oh, look, it sprouted up. So, two things. I put in some dill. And then I put in around here some pansies. But when I watered this, like I see something sprouting up in there. But when I watered this, and plus with the rain and it flooded, I'm sure those plants, like, are just going to pop up in random spots because the seeds went everywhere. And then this, I didn't want to get rid of it, and there's still green on it, so hopefully that'll come back and be good. But I'm excited to see this look like an actual planter. It's kind of nice. Oh, look, this, ooh, what is that? Oh, it's one of those bugs I hate. Oh, I'm gonna let it be, but that's the sage that kind of grew more from last year. I do have sage seeds in here. We'll see how that works out. And then here, to be perfectly honest, I think these are Swiss chard. And I kept it like this because every time, I kid you not, I come out here every so often and something's digging in here. And I know it's the squirrels. I just know it. But this is gonna be how it's gonna be. That's the blackberry patch. See, I've wrapped up this. It's come along. It's just a lot of everything everywhere until I figure out what I really want to do with that, because I wanted to put it in the ground and I can't place it in the ground because of the tree stump. So it has to go in another larger planter. And then this here is honestly just weeds. I know good and well this is not a raspberry plant, okay? So that has to go. This has to go. And then this is the replanted fig. I don't see anything yet, but I did just recently plant it like a week ago, but we'll see if anything sprouts up. Now over here, this is, why do I feel like I'm missing something? I feel like I'm missing something over here, but maybe not. I'm gonna set that down. This here, the blackberry, is growing nicely, nice and healthy inside of this. I'm very proud of it. Oh, it's actually even growing a little plant down there too, so it's gonna stay here. This tomato is the sucker from that tomato, so I could plant that and see how that goes. You can see this native soil. It looks horrible, but it's working for it. And I've never planted these, the sweet banana pepper. What is this one? Is this the same? A Bonnie sweet pepper. So might just plant that and see if I can get anything from it. Also back here, but I want to put it in the green stalk. And then here, I actually decided to plant some collard green seeds in cell trays. And these seeds are really old, so I'm not even sure if it's going to do anything. I usually just drop them in the ground and just pick them up and move them in their own little section. And then here's that raspberry, that golden raspberry that needs to be repotted. I was just too tired. And this glorious section over here with the three sisters is actually really nice. Oh gosh, it's starting to rain on me. It's really, really nice. So the corn is coming up. I'm so happy. I don't even have to I don't even have to water these because I'm getting rained on right now. So I'm gonna take myself inside. You see all the ants. Everything is great. I'm gonna come through and prune this, but this area is wonderful, and I have to come get my seeds for the onions. And obviously what happened when it rained here is that all of the squash, I'm glad they all germinated, but look guys, that's too clumped up. Like, it's not even inside. Oh no, there's some inside of there, but I'm gonna have to uproot that, I think, or just leave it alone and see what it does. But the okra did come up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. It's just a small backyard garden, and all of this is kind of an experiment, but I do have to get inside. It's raining on me. I have something on the stove. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Have a great day.